What's going on, guys? SnoopLoop7 here with a little gameplay commentary. I'm actually making this commentary before I choose the gameplay, so I'll probably just end up choosing something that's around the same length, and I'll try to make it a good gameplay or something exciting at least. But what I want to discuss is people's thoughts on kill-death ratio. And what got me thinking about this is I was watching my friend stream Titanfall on Twitch, my buddy Trippy Biscuits, who you might have seen from some of my videos. He actually recently started uploading and streaming things like Titanfall and Watch Dogs, so I'll link his YouTube and Twitch in the description. Like I said, he's just getting started, but you can check him out. But he was streaming Titanfall, and he was talking about how kill-death ratio doesn't really matter as much in Titanfall, and he finds it easier to have fun because he doesn't have to worry about it as much, you know, with things like the grunts and stuff that are in the game that are easy to kill. Even if your team loses, and even if you didn't necessarily play very well, you can still have more kills than deaths and feel like you contributed. And he talked about how in Call of Duty, a lot of attention is paid to a person's kill-death ratio. It's easily the number one thing people look at. And not that kill-death ratio isn't important, because it certainly plays a role in the game, but there's a lot of people that talk down to others just because their kill-death ratio is worse. But if you think about it, there can be a lot of factors that have an effect on someone's kill-death ratio. Not everyone plays just to have a good KD. There's a lot of people trying to complete all the challenges or trying to get all the patches and, you know, doing stuff like the Clueless patch where you have to run around with the dual wield 44 magnums with ACOG scopes on, or if you're going for point blank kills with LMGs or trying to get the riot shield gold. That's obviously, no matter how good you are, it's probably going to hurt your kill death ratio. Or there's also people like me who like to do just weird challenges, like where I've been recently doing the weapon swap challenge, or I've done the random class challenge where I used a random class generator. Doing things like that, chances are it's going to have a negative impact on your KD. And then with Ghosts in particular, with Clan Wars, if you're trying to play solo, you just end up going against clan after clan, and it can be really difficult to maintain the same level of KD. Even if you're a decent player, there's not much you can do, because going against full parties is always going to be tough. They're going to be getting their kill streaks from killing the bad players on your team, and there's really not much you can do. You can quit, but not everyone likes having to quit every other game. And then yet another example of something very common that can hurt your KD is if you have other people that are playing on your account. I have two brothers and a best friend that lives across the street, and when I'm at college, there's roommates and other friends that play on my account, and let me tell you, none of them are good at all. When anyone else is playing on my account, chances are they're bringing my kill-death ratio down, and there's not much I can do about it. For example, I have a cousin who doesn't play very many video games at all, and every once in a while he sleeps over just to get away from home, relax for a weekend, and he usually ends up playing a lot of Call of Duty at my house. And there was one weekend in Black Ops 2 where he single-handedly dropped my kill-death ratio from 1.6 to 1.4. And I feel like a lot of people think that everyone's just a single child who has no one else playing on their account, but that's just not the case. And now, like I said earlier, I'm not saying that kill-death ratio is pointless, because it is generally a good way to tell how good a player is, but there's just so many factors that can affect it. It just seems a bit ridiculous when some people obsess over it and think that you can only be good if you have a high KD. And it can also kind of work in the opposite effect, in that people with low KDs see a player on the other team with a high kill-death ratio and think they have no chance of winning, and they'll end up just leaving the lobby before the game even starts. I definitely see that a lot. But I don't think that should be the case. For example, a couple weeks ago, I was playing some team deathmatch. The game was about to be on Stonehaven, and a kid on the other team had like a 3.5 kill-death ratio and a 9-point-something win-loss ratio. So I was ready for a hard-fought, tough game, and what ended up happening in the first minute, I ended up getting 3 kills, 2 of them being on this really good player, and he ended up just leaving the game. So my team ended up getting a pretty easy win. And, you know, I'm not saying anything bad about this player. Maybe he just had really bad connection. You know, I don't know his situation. But the point being, kill-death ratio isn't the end-all be-all. And especially with a lot of games being objective-based game modes, you can overcome the other team out-killing you if you play the objective well enough. I've been in plenty of games where my team did all the killing, but we ended up losing, and vice versa. But those are just some of my thoughts on the topic. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about the importance of kill-death ratio. Is having a high KD something you strive for, or are you more worried about having fun? That's it for this video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, check out Trippy Biscuits, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.